Gonna go to 250.
And Freddie picks up king, queen behind him. And the thorn in his side all night long at this final table has been Freddie. I don't think Aaron's beat Freddie a pot yet. Freddie in position, gonna make the call. Mike gonna make the call out of the small blind, and all of a sudden Brent says, hey, all that money out there, let me call this small raise. Four-way action in a raised pot. You just don't see it very often at a final table.
And here we go with the flop. It's an ace 10-9.
Well, just a great flop there for Aaron as he flopped top two pair, but action is on Mike as he's flopped top pair. He's going to check. Brent's going to check.
And Aaron, though, with top two pair.
Certainly going to bet his two pair. 400,000. Freddie with a gut shot straight draw going to make the call. Mike has top pair. What does he do? He's going to call also. Brent says, let me get out of this quickly.
Quagmire. All right, let's see what happens on this turn.
Ooh, eight of spades. That's a real scare card for all three players. Possible straight, possible flush.
Mike's checking again. Aaron's slowing down with the check.
And he checks the top two pair there. No one very easy. One of these guys could have possibly made a straight or a flush.
Oh, look at this. Freddie's going to stab with it. He's going to make a bet of 1.2 million.
It's a pretty good-sized bet, Vince.
He's got Mike out.
But I don't see Aaron going anywhere with top two pair. He understands that Freddie could have made a straight or a flush. But still, top two pair in a four-handed poker game, pretty good hand. He's going to make the call here. So Freddie D must catch a jack to win this pot, at least with the best hand.
Let's see if he does it. No. Miserable deuce shows up. Aaron's going to check again.
Well, Freddie knows the only way he can win this pot is to bet at it. But I'm not sure that's going to win it for him, as his opponent has top two pair. I just don't see it happening. But Freddie's going to give it the grand old try. He's getting out a lot of chips here, Vince.
1.7.
Wow.
1.7 million is the bet. Well, Aaron has lost every pot tonight to Freddie Deeb. Got to be shell-shocked by the guy. Does he want to give him another 1.7 million here, at least in his mind? Freddie could easily have a jack-queen here the way this hand was played.
There's straights out there. There's flushes out there.
And look at up the top two pair. Freddie shows him the bluff. And Aaron gets up to go throw up, I believe.
Goddamn, you knew I was bluffing, huh?
He's going to raise to 275. Gets the call by Baker. Here we go with the flop. It is a king, queen, five. Modest with kings. David with fives. And Modest will continue with the 375 bet.
Great flop for Modest, of course. He's got backdoor draws to go along with his top pair. David will make the call with bottom pair. And we see a king of diamonds on the turn, so trips for Modest. And a dangerous card for David, because it actually makes his hand a little stronger. And not strong enough to lead out, though. This is a curious and I would say ambitious bet.
Wow, he is betting 550 with just the fives. Pretending like he has a king or something.
Call.
We know Modest has the king, and so he just walks the dog and makes the call. Big pot brewing, and the river card coming up. And it's an ace. David is going to check it.
900.
Modest, of course, with three of a kind, is going to put in a value bet of 900. You would think it's going to be quitting time here for David.
I would assume so. But he is Counting out chips, and it looks
no.
like a raise
You
coming
gotta
in
be kidding.
here.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Wow, he has gone over the top. A total of 2.4. That's a 1.5 million raise, and this is very interesting.
Blocks the Jack-10 straight for David. And he likely thinks that David isn't limping the small blind with ace-king or pocket queens all that frequently. But he knows David could have king-queen or king-5.
Taking more time. This is a big moment, and I'll tell you something. If he makes his call, it would cripple David Baker.
Well, the tension is thick in this arena.
If he should make this, he'll be the hero, but he's going to throw it away. David Baker gets away with it.
David Baker super proud of him.
Kai Chang with a king-jack offsuit is making the call. Here we go with the flop.
Well, flop is queen, queen, 8, 2 clubs. No help to either player.
Kai's going to check. And Joe, the telephone man, is going to check as well behind him.
And now the 4 clubs comes off.
Wow, 3 clubs out there.
And notice Kai looked down at his hand. And that's a tell that the guy's looking to see if he had a club in his hand. And he does. But it doesn't stop Joe Wynn from betting.
Yep, 225,000 with just ace high. But Kai has seen that he does have a pretty good club up there, and he's going to make this call. We'll go into the river. And the river is a4, pairs the board again.
So Joe out in front, 2 pair with ace kicker against 2 pair with king kicker.
Kai is checking again. Joe's going to bet.
Yeah, Joe going to bet 325,000 here.
And he'd like to get paid off with the guy with just king high. Wow, but Kai has different thoughts. He's going to raise this.
Wow. He's bet it up to 825,000. Now, do you want to just call with 2 pair in the ace kicker here? Do you really think the guy's got a full house? Wow, he is re-raising. I don't understand this.
Pretty aggressive.
A testosterone contest.
Amazing. Joe is going to re-raise. Says, I don't think you have much. And now Kai, with just the king high, what is he going to do? Oh, man. No, say it ain't so.
2.3 million he's
Back
betting here.
over the top. He's just saying, I think you have nothing. Here you go.
Wow.
Just incredible poker we're watching here.
Well, I mean, it's just very difficult to call here without a queen in your hand.
It's impossible.
I mean, Joe virtually shut himself out of this spot when he raised last time. He should have just called when the guy bet 800,000 with the ace high.
Perfect read by Kai Chang, and he's going to show it. And it doesn't get any better than this.
What a play by Kai Chang right there.
Amazing.